watched hundreds of hours of YouTube tutorials. Programming, design, business, you name it. And I remember almost none of it. Bookmarks I'll never revisit. Watch later playlists I'll never watch later. This sounds familiar. I discovered apps like Cosmos in my mind. These are beautiful tools for saving content and actually finding it again. And I thought, I need this, but specifically for learning. So I did what any developer does, and I built it myself. One weekend, one app, and then I abandoned it pretty quickly. Because I made the classic mistake, I tried to solve everything at once. I wanted to save videos, articles, tweets, whatever, from every possible resource. The problem was that creates a lot of overhead, and it got messy really fast. So I went back to the drawing board and thought about what I actually need. What would I myself actually use? So I tried to niche down really hard. YouTube. It's the thing I grew up with. That's where I learned the most. And suddenly everything got way simpler. Version 1 was that simple. Save a video, you can take some notes, and that's it. But I started thinking about can I actually make this even more useful? What's the point of saving something if you never come back to it? Then it's just the same issue all over again that I just explained. So I added learning insights. It's a way to actually track what you're learning and what you're doing with it. And then I got ambitious. How can I take this to the next level? Right now, I always have to copy a link and add it to my tool manually. The obvious next step was a browser extension. It was a pretty big disaster at first. Nothing really worked how I saw it in my initial vision. The issue was, for example, you watch a video in full screen, hit the 50% mark or whatever you set it to, but then you're out of full screen, video is somewhere else, nothing really works, the pop-up is nowhere, you're just confused. So terrible UX, obviously, because there is none, and obviously I found it out just after I shipped it. So then I just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave it like it is for now. Nobody's gonna use it anyway. At some point I asked myself, how can I make this actually useful? So I rebuilt the whole extension from scratch, went back to the drawing board. Now it's just a sidebar, and you can open it when you need it, you can keep it closed when you don't need it. It doesn't always pop up in your face. You can do whatever you want with it. And the best feature is you can ask an AI in the background about the video because it knows the transcript. Right now I'm learning color grading and trying to figure out how to work with Dehancer and DaVinci Resolve. And instead of reminding 5 times to catch all the settings someone does, I can just ask, which makes the whole workflow way easier. Learning alone is kind of lonely. So I added lessons. You can decide, do I keep my notes private or do I want to turn them into lessons? And just share what you learned with everybody else. Add your own insights and maybe help someone skip the part where you just wasted hours on. And yes, of course, there's a leaderboard because apparently I'm competitive about learning right now. At the moment, I'm trying to implement a feature to be able to search through my whole library, or not even search, chat with my whole library. So I can find information really fast about all the topics that I've saved in this tool. You can ask a question and it's gonna pull out of every information you've ever saved. Right now it's still in the early phase. I've just been testing around and the results are not perfect. They are there, it's already in a way useful, but there's still a long way to go. But you can try out the first version of it. And look, I'm not saying this is a solution to learning, but it's the solution that I actually use. And honestly, on a daily basis right now, I get so much stuff in my feed that it's really nice. And I'm watching at least 1 or 2 videos about topics that really interest me each day. And this way I can take my notes, retain it, save it there, know where I can find it, and always come back to it and ask questions about all the videos and all the knowledge I gained since I've started building the tool. If you want to try it, links in the description, it's free, and let me know what you think.